How long does it take for a judge in New York to render a decision on a motion by one side or the other? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial attorney. And the answer to the question is it will typically take 60 days. Now first, let me share with you what a motion is. When one side wants the judge to do something, they have to ask the judge to do it on a motion. And what that means is they have to do it formally on papers. And why is that done? It's done so that each side has an opportunity to now respond to the allegations or to the requests being made to the judge. You know, you're watching TV and you're watching the movies and you think that the attorneys go into court and they immediately ask the judge to do something. The judge renders a snap decision. Well, that does occur at trial. But what happens during the litigation process and the discovery process leading up to the trial? What will happen is that if one side or the other decides that they need to have something done, they have to ask the judge to do it formally on papers. Now, why is that done? It gives each side an opportunity to respond and to provide legal research either in support for or against what is being asked of the judge to do. From the time that all the papers are submitted, the judge will then typically have 60 days in which to render a decision. And here's what happens during those 60 days. The judge and the judge's assistant, known as a law clerk or a law secretary, will then have an opportunity to read and review those papers. They will then do legal research to analyze who is right and who is wrong, and then ultimately come to a conclusion and a decision about whether or not to agree with the person who is asking something to be done or disagreeing with it. And then, once that occurs, the judge will then render a decision and an order. Now, if the person who is asking the court to do something does not agree still with the judge's conclusions, they have the opportunity then to try and appeal it to the next highest court. So to answer the question, how long does it take a judge to render a decision? When a moving party, when an attorney asks the court to do something, typically in New York, that's 60 days. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in the litigation process here in the state of New York. You know, I realize that you probably have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. And if your matter happened in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day and I welcome your call. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at Oginski-law.com. Well, that's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.